The Lucky Wheel, starring Bubble the Turtle. Thomas the Raccoon, Nibble the Squirrel. Bingo the Bunny, special guests. Ruthie, Priscilla. The Lucky Wheel, surprise. One sunny morning, Bubble the Turtle and Thomas the Raccoon were hopping and skipping through Jellybean Park, giggling at silly jokes and singing their wiggly waffle song. As they turned the corner near the big oak tree, Bubble gasped. "Whoa! What's that sparkly thing?" They spotted a colourful booth covered in shiny ribbons and balloons. A big sign read, "Spin the Lucky Wheel. Everyone wins a surprise." Bubble's eyes lit up. "Oh, I love surprises!" Thomas did a cartwheel. Kind of. More like a tumble. "Let's spin it together." They stepped up to the wheel and met a cheerful bunny named Bingo stood behind the counter. "Welcome, friends," said Bingo with a big smile. "Each of you gets one magical spin." Bubble went first. He stretched his little flippers and gave the wheel a careful, steady turn. Click, 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 click. It landed on a blue star. Bingo clapped. "Yay! Bubble wins a shiny green kite." Bubble beamed. "I've never flown a kite before, unless you count that time I got tangled in a plastic bag." Next up was Thomas, who gave the wheel a wild raccoon spin. His tail was wagging with excitement. Click, 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 clunk. It stopped on a golden cupcake. "Ooh," Bingo said. Thomas wins a box of magic mini cupcakes. They change flavour every time you take a bite. Thomas did a happy dance. Best day ever! Just as they were about to leave, a squirrel named Nibble came dashing up, jingling a pouch full of shiny buttons. "I saw you win prizes. I want to spin too," Nibble said. "I brought buttons, leaves and, half a cookie." Bingo shook his head gently. "I'm sorry, Nibble. Each friend gets one spin. It's about the surprise, not how many things you collect." But Nibble begged. "Just one more? Or 5 more? I need the best prize." Bubble tilted his head. "Didn't you win a sparkly yo-yo yesterday?" "Yes," said Nibble. "But what if today's prize is even better?" Just then, Ruthie and Priscilla popped out from behind the big oak tree. "Surprise!" Ruthie gently patted Nibble on the head. "Hey, Nibble, remember the story I told you last week?" Bubble, Thomas and Nibble all thought hard. Priscilla chimed in. "It was about the squirrel called Plan-Ahead Bruce." "Oh, yeah," said Bubble. "He collected tons of acorns." "But he was always one acorn short," Priscilla added, "because he never shared, and he always wanted more," Ruthie said. "But then he learned that sharing made him happier than hoarding," finished Thomas. Nibble blinked. "Oh, I guess I was being like greedy Bruce." Bingo smiled. "Sometimes the best treasure isn't the biggest prize. It's the lesson we learn and the fun we share." Nibble nodded slowly. "You're right. That's even better than a golden yo-yo." Just as they were about to say goodbye, Bingo announced, "Wait! One more spin, a bonus spin for friends who play together." They all reached out and spun the wheel together. It twirled, sparkled, and landed on a shimmering heart. Bingo clapped. You win a friendship treasure chest. Open it together. Inside were 3 glow-in-the-dark friendship bracelets, one for Bubble, one for Thomas, and one for Nibble. Bubble whispered, "I think our bracelets mean more than any toy." Thomas and Nibble nodded. They put on their bracelets and hugged. "We're lucky to have each other," said Bubble. "And lucky to share surprises," said Thomas and Nibble. Then they flew the kite, shared the cupcakes and laughed all the way home, glowing inside and out. What was the most special prize in the story, and why? Was it the kite, the cupcakes, or maybe the glowing bracelets and happy memories?